Alrighty, friends. Good evening. Welcome to a nice little foam rolling session. My name is Carlos. This is the lovely Morgan, Yogini Morgan on Instagram. So hopefully you got your roller or something similar that you can use to create a little pain with. For now, let's put it off to the side. Sit up nice and tall, legs crossed. Close your eyes for a second. Just slowly begin to circle. Just make slow circles in one direction and just start to feel out your spine and your hips, your ankles, your knees, and your lower back especially. Get out those little pops. As you do this, just breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Strong inhales, strong exhales. Next time you get to the top, reverse the direction. Couple more. Just feeling out the spine. Good. Come back to center. Reach your arms up. Relax your shoulders. Take a breath in there. As you exhale, twist over to your left. Right arm goes forward, left arm goes back. Inhale, just lift back up, lengthen. Exhale, twist the other way. You're just waking the spine. Inhale up. Exhale up. Inhale up. Exhale right. One more round. In. Out. In. Out. Inhale back to center. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart and just melt forward. Reach the arms forward. Now as you inhale, slide your hands back and lift your chest up. Look forward and slide back towards the feet. Exhale, slide the hands forward and lengthen. Two more like that. In. Out. In. Out. Good. Inhale, come back up. Hands go behind you. Uncross your legs, plant your feet, reverse tabletop, and drive the hips up to the sky. Chest up, shoulders back, let your head drop, hips up higher. Stay there, breathe in. Exhale, tap your butt to look forward, just 3 right here. Inhale up. Exhale down. In. Out. One more. In. And out. Good. Sit up tall, hug your shins, lengthen your spine, breathe in, stretch up. Open mouth, breath out. 2 more. In. Out. Squeeze tighter, inhale. Squeeze more, exhale. Good, grab your hamstrings, start to rock and roll back and forth. And as you rock and roll, cross your ankles. Try to find the full length of your spine. In 3, take it through to a plank position in 2. 1, roll the feet under your butt, plant your hands, step back, find the plank. Take a moment there, spread the fingers wide apart. Roll your shoulders back, stretch your heels to the back, stretch your head to the front. Lean a little more forward, press into the balls of your feet. Stay there, inhale. As you exhale, pull the belly in, tuck the tail, engage your thighs, everything engaged. Keep that engagement, inhale. Keep squeezing, exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Last one, stay tight, breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly come all the way to the ground. Good. Toes point back, reach your arms forward, soften the shoulders. As you inhale, lift arms, chin, chest, breathe. Shoulders back, push the feet down, kneecaps lift. Arms a little higher, turn a little higher, breath in. Exhale up. 3 there. In, up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more, in. And out. Good, bring your hands by your chest. Sliding far enough back, wrists below the elbows. Slowly start to straighten your arms. Chin up, chest up, belly up, hips up, thighs up, and then lift your knees up. Shoulders roll back more. Lift your heart up higher. Make your neck longer. Breathe in. Stay there. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. On the exhale, down dog. Lift your hips. Push your butt back. Stretch your heels down. Good enough. Pedal out your feet. One heel high, one heel low. Loosen there. Come back to center. Take an inhale, lift your heels up as high as you can. Shoulders pull back. Exhale, stretch your heels to the ground. Two there. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Look forward. Lower your knees to the ground. Bring your big toes together, knees together. Sit your butt back on your heels, and we're going to stretch the feet first, and then we're going to get into the calf muscles. Make sure the pinky toes aren't stuck. Once you got that, sit up nice and tall. So relax your shoulder. Take a couple shoulder shrugs here. Both directions. Good. Pause in the middle. And a little bit of a chest opening here, shoulder opening. So we're going to make a prayer grip behind your back. So take the fingertips behind you. You bring your chin to your chest, turn the fingers to your spine, pinky finger to the spine, chest up, and then you get to inch the hands up higher and higher and higher. And then try to get the heel of the hands together as you press your palms together and you open elbows wide, stand through your chest. If that's too much, again, you can always take fist to fist or grab opposite elbow. Close your eyes here. Wherever you're feeling it the most, breathe deep there. So this is an intense feeling for you. Know that when you get on this roller, it's going to be a hell of a lot more intense, okay? So breathe through this. Figure this out. Notice your tolerance. As we work through the practice, when you start to feel deep sensations, tell yourself that you will lean into it. You will not be afraid of it. You will allow it to go by pushing through it. As long as it's just muscle pain and no shooting spasms, you're good. One more inhale here. Open mouth, exhale. Good. Soften the shoulders, release the hands. Slowly just circle out the wrists. 3 in each direction. Good. And then shake the hands out. Just let it go. Let them fly. Good. And then release. Hands down, untuck. Ankles warmed up, hopefully. So ideally, you should have felt the front of your shins, the bottom of the shins, get nice and warm there. And that means the stretch is working for you. Now from here, bring your knees forward, cross your legs, sit back on your butt, and kick your legs forward. Okay, so you start from the bottom up. We got the feet, now we're going to get into the calf muscles using the roller. So grab your roller, you're going to place it underneath your right leg at the base of the calf muscle. So make sure it's above the Achilles tendon, right at the base of the calf. So think lower middle of the calf. Once you got that, just begin to let foot draw from side to side. So if you're not feeling much here and you have nubs on your roller like that, you want to use those. If it's too much, you find a flat spot on the roller. Now, and if you still need more there, you can bring your left leg on top. So the left leg is the weight, adding a little more pressure. Good. Now pause in the middle. And slowly begin to circle that ankle in, down, out, and around. In, down, out, and around. Just find as much range of motion there as you can. Notice if you feel more tightness on the inside or the outside as you roll through. Next time you get to the front, you're going to reverse that direction. Big circle as much as you can. This is probably not going to be the worst part of this calf muscle, okay? So brace yourself. From here, pause the left foot, pushing your hands, lift your butt up, and then roll from the bottom half to the middle. Bottom half to the middle. So it's not a huge roll, just straight front to back. But you're putting all that weight on the base of the calf there. And then if you turn the foot in, does that make it more sensation or less? You turn the foot out, same thing, more or less. Whichever is more, go back there. And then breathe through that. For me, it's the inside where I feel the most. Yeah, buddy. So please, be as loud as you want. I can't hear you, okay? So she can't either, so go ahead and whatever you need to do, let it go. All right, come back down. All right, now find the middle of your calf, right in the center. And then again, turn foot from side to side. Just side to side. Lean into that sensation. Good, and pause in the middle. Try to find as much range as you can though with that circle. Good, and then pause in the middle. Lift back up, and then roll from the middle to the upper half. So again, it's not a huge motion there because that muscle's not all that long. Maybe like a 2 or 3 inch movement, that's about it. Again, you can lean more on the inside or more to the outside, wherever your body needs more. You're the one who knows. Good. Slowly come back down. Find the upper middle of the calf, last part, and then begin to draw side to side. Ooh. The whole inside for me, bottom to top. Brutal. You?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, pause in the middle. 3 circles, in, down, out, and around. Again, you're trying to get that circle as wide as you can, as big as you can. Point and flex. Reverse. Ankle range of motion is something we never work on, but it's big for safety of the feet and the legs. Okay, pause there. Full range of motion on the calf, so from the top to the bottom. So about 9 inches of yourself. All right, and come back down. Easy part done. Here comes the fun part. Right leg goes under. I lied. No.
No, right like this.
Yeah, but the left leg gotta go through. No, so left leg under first. Then right leg in front. Now rock forward. So that your left shin is pressing into the right calf. So think more the upper middle to start, okay? Press the shin into the calf, and then let the hips sink. They're probably not gonna touch the ground though, just sink into it. You're sitting on that left shin, so the left shin is firmly pushing into that right calf. As low as you wanna go, huh?
Yeah, I was in heels today. Heels at my house.
So see how her butt is over her knees? So you don't even gotta lean back to get the sensation. That's how intense it should be, okay? So if you're not feeling sensation, you're doing something wrong. Make sure that that shin is pushing into that calf, flattening it out. And when you feel that sensation, drive into it. And then breathe. Yeah. Promise it gets easier the more you do it. Start to build that tolerance for that uncomfortable sensation. And you know what? That's not only going to help you physically, it's going to help you mentally, emotionally. When you're in an uncomfortable situation, you know that you can persevere through it. Okay, back off. Slide it down a little bit towards the bottom middle. And then lean back into it. Ugh. Your right leg's going numb, minus to its own. Breathe. Don't shy away from it. Almost there. Alright. Come on to your butt. No, come on forward onto your knees. And then walk it back to a down dog. Once you get to your down dog, try to get the right heel flat. Hook your left big toe and left index toe right around your right Achilles tendon. So it looks like this here. And then you're gonna press chest to thigh and press down through your heel. If it's not enough, lock your hands further out, make your down dog longer, but keep pressing into that heel. Breathe into the right calf. And slowly come down onto your knees. Okay, kick your right leg behind you, shake it out for a second. Okay, get a little more looseness on this right side first. Bring your right foot forward. Let your hips lean. You can stay on hands or come up to your fingertips, lift your chest up. Sort of feel the hips sinking down. Right ankle below the right knee. Take a breath in, lift your chest up. Keep the hands there. Exhale, just push your butt back. Drop your head, flex the right toes, and just lengthen through the right leg. Pull back on right hip. Drop head, lengthen spine. Now with your breath, just 3 rounds. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, take it back. We're just getting ready for what comes ahead, so create some space. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Good. Come forward as you inhale. On the exhale, just take your right leg back. And then from there, walk your knees forward. Cross the ankles, sit your butt down, and keep the legs out in front of you. Okay. Now the other side. So foam roller over to your left. Again, make sure it's above the Achilles, at the bottom middle of the calf. And if you used your leg last time, you can take your leg on top, and then just side to side. So when you got calf tightness, it can create issues in the ankle, at the same time create issues in the hamstring. And basically, as opposed to letting everything just be where it should be, nice and relaxed. Getting rid of this will help increase a lot of other tension, decrease a lot of other tensions you might be feeling. Okay, pause there, circle it out. They'll go inside, down, out, and around. In, down, out, and around. And how much range can you get? So notice if this is maybe your bad ankle, like it is for me, like your range might be quite a bit less. So you gotta slow it down more and explore it a little deeper. Next time you get to the top, reverse. And then pause there. From here, lift your butt up. Roll from bottom to middle. Bottom to middle. Lean into it. Yeah, Brenda, this is the one right here. So thanks for joining. Enjoy this torture. If you need a drink, I understand. Go get one. Okay, pause in the middle, and then sit down. And again, just side to side. Loosen up. Calf from side to side. And then pause in the center. Circle. Did you go both ways the first time or no?
Yeah.
And now, let's get to the top, reverse that. So in, out, and around. In, down, out, and around. You're right. Okay, pause there. Lift up. Roll from middle to upper. Okay, now pause the upper portion. Sit back down. Last time. Side to side. Just feeling out or feeling where you need it more, whether it's inside or outside or right in that middle.
Both, inside and outside. Well, I'm not like this.
Heels.
Ah.
Heels are the enemy in this thing. Alright, from here, out, down, around, make that circle again. Start to,
Everyone's like, why is she wearing heels? Like, from my living room. You know,
is it easier on the floor? Carpet, excuse
no,
me?
it's just because I have a hole in my living room.
Okay, gotcha. And then reverse that. How many hours you got it on for?
An hour.
Yeah.
Better than I usually.
Pause there, lift up. So this time all the way. Full range of motion on the calf. Again, about all 9 inches or so. Alright, pause, come back down. Roller comes out the way. And again, now the best part. So right leg in first, left leg in, roll forward so that right shin is pressing into left calf. Start with the upper middle. Try to center yourself. Feel it pushing down and then begin with the hips sink back if you need to. But you probably don't want to go with butt all the way to the ground because that's going to take weight off of the shin. You want to keep all the weight pressing through the right shin. Hopefully you're having to feel like you need to bite your teeth or bite your tongue or lips. And if you are, relax that. Calm down. Just breathe it out. Yeah.
My main piece of it on this side. That's good. We're chill.
Made
We're
peace
chill,
with
we're chill over
it.
that.
Alright, back off a little and take it down to that bottom middle portion. Sit back into it, find it. Oh, there it is, not. And then release into it. A little waggle of your imaginary tail might be good for you. Oh, 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 oh. This one's gonna make it a little tougher. Alright, come off of that onto your knees. Take it back to down dog. So this time, get the left heel flat. Hook the right big toe around the left Achilles. Press into the heel, press into your hands, drive your chest toward your thigh, look back. If you need more, take the hands more forward, but then again, push chest to thighs more. Keep reaching heel towards the earth, lengthen the left side. Okay, slowly release, come back onto your knees. Get take the leg back. How do we do?
Shake it out.
Oh yeah. Bring the left leg now outside of your left hand. That's what we
Right,
did.
that's right.
Gotta loosen your hips up.
Yes.
So many different things every day. My apologies. Inhale, lift your chest up. And as you exhale, just press back, drop the head, flex back. Inhale, come forward. So just keep that left hand inside the left foot. Keep the hands there, chest up. And exhale, just press. Keep all that right where it is. Just drop the head. 2 more. Inhale forward. Exhale back. 1 more. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Good. Come forward. Take the left leg back. Scoot forward. Cross the ankles again. Sit back. Legs out. Okay. We'll move on to the right side. So bring your roller over to the right. Lean a little bit to your left side of your mat. You're gonna bring the base of your right IT band onto the roller. So lift onto that. Left foot come in front of you, so the right leg stays straight, and lower down to your right elbow. Okay, so right leg straight out. From there, let the foot lift off the ground, the foot just floats in the air. And then begin to scrub right to left, right to left. How's that?
It's good.
Yeah, I feel this one already. So right at the base of the IT band above the knee. So you're thinking the lower half of the IT band. Good, now pause on a good spot where you feel a lot. As you inhale, bend the right leg in. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Oh. In. Out. One more, in. And out. Good, roll from bottom to middle. Bottom to middle. So that's probably about 5 inches or so, 5, 6 inches. Okay, pause in the middle. And then relax the foot. It's in the air though. Again, wag it side to side. Better or worse?
Worse.
Worse.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Yep, it's worse. Good, now pause in the middle. Find a good spot, lean into it. Inhale, bend the knee. Woo. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Remember, it's supposed to hurt. One more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Good. From the middle to the top. Middle to the top. Sheesh. That was an intense one. Good. Now pause in the upper portion of the IT mat. And again, wag side to side. Make micro adjustments there so you feel it. Good. Pause there. Inhale, bend. Oh, it's hard. Exhale, straighten. My leg is shaking. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Oh, one more. In. And out. Full range of motion. All the way up, all the way down. Good. Just let it release. Good. Take it all the way towards the bottom and then sit off of it. Sit up nice and tall. Move it out the way. You're gonna take your left leg into figure 4. Nope, right leg into figure 4. Sorry. And then drop the right foot down. Sit up tall. So your legs are still in figure 4. You're gonna hug the left arm around your right leg. Start to rotate. Pull that leg in towards the chest as you twist. And then try to push the right glute back down so you feel pulling through the IT band on the right side. So you're hugging with that left arm. One more breath in. Full breath up. Good. Release the twist. Take a little counter to your left for a second. Okay. Then we'll take square for a moment. So hook the right ankle on the left of your knee. Turn yourself back to the front. Sit up tall. So let this right leg just relax. Maybe the foot needs to come in more. Sit up tall here. When you feel nice and centered, when you shift into it, and you feel centered, see if you can lean forward. If you need, you can rest forearms on the shin, or the arms can release in front of you. Relax here. 60 seconds opening into this right hip. What you think of this release after all that pressure?
This?
Good time.
Well, I'm tired today. Yeah, I like it.
I can relax it more because the IT's open.
Mm-hmm.
Still need more hip opening. Good. Now on an inhale, slowly come back up. When you get up, just kick the right leg out, kick your left leg out, shake them out for a second. All kinds of pops over there. All right, legs come back. And then we're gonna take this to the other side. So roll it over to your left. Scoot yourself to the right. Outside of your left thigh, the base goes onto the roller. Right foot goes in front. Left elbow to the ground. Lift the left leg up. And then wag the leg side to side. So this should be one of the more intense ones that we do today, which is why after this, we're having some time to relax. Take a moment to regroup for the second side here. Then pause. Find your spot. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Yeah. In. And out. If you have to breathe hard, that's good. Now find the center in the middle. Right into the middle of that teeth. And then again, wag. Oh, yeah. For most of us, this might be a little more. Good. Pause there. Inhale to bend. Exhale, straighten. In. Out. Again, in. Out. That was good. And now roll from middle to top. Middle to top.
Once it gets to top, I'm chilling. I don't know why.
What do you mean? Oh, it feels so
yeah.
bad. What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's...
There's much. Just still hurts. Don't worry.
All right, pause in the upper portion. So if you get to a point where you're not feeling it up here, go back a little bit down where you do feel it. So you don't miss this next few moments. And then again, wag. No time to chill yet, right? Okay, and then pause. Find it. Inhale, bend. Ooh. Exhale, straighten. In. Out. In. Out. All right, full range of motion. All the way up. Make you feel good. Need more, stack the legs. And then gently bring the foot back down, just in there. Release to your butt. Sit up tall. Roll it out the way. You're going to figure for the left leg on top this time. And stay tall. Just drop the foot down. Sit up tall. You're going to keep this knee high. Drop into that left glute. Right arm hooks around. Pull, twist, press away. And then bring the hand back. Hug in as you're twisting. You're trying to create a stretch in the left IT band by hugging that left leg in and pressing left glute down. Few more breaths. Okay, release the twist. Take a little counter. Lean into it. And come back up to square. So left ankle hooks on top. Bring the legs back to the center. So notice if the side is tighter or more loose. Make your adjustments accordingly. Let that knee drop. Once you feel centered, you're not leaning to either side, then begin to fold forward. Maybe just forearms to shin is all you need today. Maybe your elbows make it to the ground. Those of you on Instagram Live, at the hour mark, this will cut out. I will forget. This is part of it, okay? So you should be on YouTube. If you have the YouTube app, just put Yoga with Los. It comes right up. If you don't have the app, go to your web browser, Yoga with Los. Comes right up on YouTube. Piece of cake. Hit the live link, and here we are. All right, slowly come back up. Kick left leg out. Kick right leg out, shake it out. Okay, bend your knees. Now we're gonna get into this right glute. So bring the roller behind you and just sit on top of it. Once you sit on top of it, you want to be towards the left side of it. So scoot more to the left. And then figure for the right ankle on top. Once you get there, lean right so you're in the meat of your right butt cheek. And then from there, again, just wag side to side. Just scrape the muscle. Let me get more on the body tonight.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Kind of blast through the legs and get the most important parts. All right, pause in a good spot. And then just begin to roll down and up. Roll down, roll up. And make sure you're in a nice meaty spot so you feel it as you roll. Okay, pause there. So if you feel like you were on an outside spot, find a good inside spot. Or vice versa. If you're on an inside spot, find a good outside spot. So be a little more into it, another spot. And then again, just scrape. Scrub back and forth on that new spot. And then pause and roll that up. It doesn't have to be big motion. It can be a small range of motion if it's right where you need it to be. Don't worry how long it is. How focused is it? How concentrated is it? Good, now slowly push yourself back up. You're gonna scoot off of your roller, sit your butt to the ground. Keep the figure four shape. Bend the left knees bent. Pause there, sit up tall. So you're gonna work to see if you can hook left around right foot, right around the outside of your right leg. If you can do that, your leg stays there, interlace hands and straighten your left leg. Sit up tall. Good. Now just rock. If this is too much, stay in the first part in that seated half pigeon. Finishing off this hip and getting a little bit of left hamstring. You're gonna pull the right leg all the way as much left as you can and drop the right knee over your left knee. So you'll stack the knees tight. From there, sit up tall, inhale. Flex left toes back, hug left hip back, and exhale, just fold forward. So I want you to put more focus into that left hamstring. So pull back on left Achilles, left calf, left hammy, and then lean your chest into the pose, drop your head. Okay, slowly inhale to come back up. Kick the right leg out, shake it if you need. And then bend the knees, grab the bolster, or grab the roller, and come back on top of it. Now you're gonna shift over to your right side of the roller. Cross the left ankle on top, find your figure four. And then lean over to your left and find a nice meaty spot. Once you got it, scrub it up. We'll be holding our ass. We hold emotions in our hips, we hold our ass.
I don't know.
What are you holding your ass right now? So it said that your emotions are stored in your hips. Now what's here? But I guess it's kind of connected to the hips, so you probably release some of those emotions from the hips too. Just breathe into this. Now find your stillness. Go up and down, just roll. It doesn't have to be big range of motion. It can be small and concentrated into a certain area. Make sure it just feels relieving, but intense. Good, now pause. Now whether you are in or out, find another new spot. Once you got that new spot, scrub back and forth. Good, pause there, and then find your roll. However small or big it needs to be for you. Good, now slowly sit yourself back up. Scoot forward off the roller. Keep that figure four, sit up tall. So you might need to stay here, this might be enough for that left hip. But if you can get more, right arm comes around, left arm comes around. Once you got the wrap, straighten your left or right leg, and then shake it out. Just keep loosening that hip. I'm gonna try and be sitting up as tall as you can. Good. And now slowly bring that left leg on top of the right, stacking the knees. So wrap those thighs tight. Find your stack. Flex back on the right foot, inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, fold forward over your left knee. Keep hugging that right hip back. Just focus now on more of the right hamstring than anything else. Good. Slowly come back up. Kick your legs forward. Shake them out for a second. Okay. Now we're going to get into this right lat. So scoot off to the left a little bit. You can bring the roller at about 22-degree angle. Lean onto it with the base of your lat muscle, the base of the lat. Let that right arm relax, and you're going to roll back and forward, back and forward. Then adjust so you feel a good spot for you. Lower portion of the lat. This does not hurt for you. My suggestion, do some pull-ups. Then it'll start to hurt eventually. You got to get some tightness in there, some strength. Oh yeah, feeling great, right?
Yes.
Amazing.
It's nice with the shirt on, actually.
Is what?
It's nice with the shirt.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh. Okay, now find a good spot and can you just lean into it and just breathe. Oh, lean into it. Good. Back off that spot a little bit. Oh shit. And then lift that right if you can off the ground. Bring the right arm forward as you inhale. Take it back on the exhale. And feel the front of my right shoulder. Out.
Yeah.
Yeah. One more. In. Out. Good. Now roll forward. So you're coming onto the inside of your chest and the right shoulder. You're gonna slide the legs out, lean into this, and just a little roll towards the chest and open. Just roll into the chest, roll open. So it's getting right into that corner, chest and shoulder. So open and close. Press away. Yep. Rotate into it. And now pause down, leaning into it. Lift the right arm. As you inhale, take it over to your left as far as you can. Exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, take it left. Exhale, center. As much as you can. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Good. Release the arm. Roll back to your lap. So now we get a little higher, middle upper of your lap. Once you got that again, roll back, roll forward. Roll back, roll forward. So adjust as you need. Find a good spot for you. Good. Now find that sweet spot and pause on it. Lean into it. Oh, there it is. Gotta find it. And back off that spot a little if you need to. Lift the right arm. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, take it back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more in. And out. Good. Release the arm down. Come back up off the roller. Sit up nice and tall, cross your legs. Take your right arm to the sky. Reach your left arm out and lean to your left. Good. So with your left hand, press into the ground, push away, squeeze left side belly, and now reach out more through the right arm. Reach hard, like you're trying to touch the side wall wherever you are, and just reach out. You can let your head drop. Play with turning the hand in and out, rotating the wrist. Good. And slowly come back up. Release the arm. Good. Check it out if you need. And then take the roller to the other side. So out to the left, scoot up to the right. Sit, lean over, placing the roller at the base of your left lat. You can play with the angle so it works right for you. I'm at around 22 degrees, I would say. From there, you're gonna rock back and roll into it. Rock back, roll into it. Back and forth. Oof. It was easier from the top, right?
What?
The top was much easier, right? The upper portion of that?
Not really.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, find that sweet spot and just breathe on it. Good, back off a little. Lift the left arm, inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, take it back. Oh, in, out, in, out. One more, in, out. Relax the arm. Shit. Roll forward to the inside of your left shoulder. So you're gonna turn the hips to face the ground. Lean into it, and then push it with your right hand. Inhale, open. Exhale, close into it. Shouldn't be too intense. In and out. In and out. Two more. One more. Good. Lean into it. Find a good spot. Lift your arm. As you inhale, take it to the left as much as you can. Exhale, back to start. Inhale, left. Exhale, start. One more in. And out. Good release. Roll back to your lat. Find the upper portion of your lat. Once you got a little sweet spot there, roll open and close. Open, close. And you can play with the angle. Maybe you need a different angle to get the proper sensation in your body. A little flatter angle just worked for me. Then I'll find that sweet spot, breathe on it. Good, back off a little if you need to. Lift the arm. Inhale, pull to center. Exhale, start. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, lower. One more, in. And out. Good, gently come up. Roll up. Sit up tall, cross your legs. Right arm is out. Left arm goes up. Breathe in, stretch tall. As you exhale, lean to your right. Once you get down, using your right hand, push away, and then reach out more. Keep stretching and then rotate the wrist a few times. Good, let your inhale bring you up. Release it on the exhale. From here, you're gonna swing your legs behind you. Come on to the hands and knees. Now we're gonna work on the quadriceps. You're gonna take it down to the base of the knees. Lean on with both legs. So it's at the base of your quads. If you got a small, are both legs fit for you or no?
No.
No, sorry. I forgot I got a long one, so I can cheat. One leg, right leg only. So at the base of the right leg, open the left knee out. No, it's okay. It's fine. Actually, yes, sorry. You can make it work. Put both legs on it. But you're gonna have more of the right leg on it. So you might wanna bring right leg a bit more to the middle, okay? Both legs on it, but then you're gonna hook your left leg behind the right. And I want you to lean into that right leg at the base. From there, if you can lift the leg, lift it up, and then just waggle side to side a few times. Trying to stack leg. If it's too much, just keep your left leg out to the side. Just shake the right leg. Otherwise, the left leg's hooked on top. Good. Pause there. As you inhale, bend. Right leg up. Exhale, or if legs are stacked, they just stay together. Inhale up. You're leaning into that right leg. Exhale down. One more, in out. Good, now I want you to lean a little bit to the outside, so a little bit to the outside. You should feel a little more intense there. And then a short up and down, right there. A short up and down, getting the outer portion of the quad and the corner of the IT band. Oh, that's a good one. All right, go a little higher towards the middle. Come back to center, square off. And then again, you can wag. You might need to just use one leg with your left leg out, or stack left leg on top if it's not too much. Too much.
Hmm.
And then pause. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Last one, in. And out. Good, now lean a little bit to the outside. So you're on the outside of the inner thigh, the corner of the IT band, and then up and down, back and forth about 4 inches. It's not too big, but lean into that outside a little bit. Yep. Oh, there's a whole lot right there. A lot going on. Gotta dig into it. Oh, shit. Oh. All right, a little higher. Find your center, square off onto it. Maybe stack the legs. Again, side to side. Upper middle of the clock. Good, pause there. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Ooh. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Again, inhale up. Exhale, down. So now again, lean a bit to the outside. Oh shit, and then roll. Oh, there's a huge knot right there. Huge. Yep.
Too strong for my own good. Too rough.
Got some stones up in your legs, man. Oh. All right. Just in the center, 4 range of motion up and down. Straight down the center, 4 range of motion up and down. Hopefully at this point, this is not as intense when you're in the middle of it. Okay, now lean towards that outer portion, and then again, 4 range of motion up and down. And that outer portion of the quadricep. This should be intense.
Not funny.
Yeah. Oh. All right, that's enough of that one. Holy smokes. I'm messing with it. So, let's come onto your knees. Have a seat back on your heels. Kick your left leg forward. Everything cracking now. Sit off onto your butt. Felt good though. And then get that right butt cheek on the ground. Knees together. Sit up tall. If you're leaning too much to your left, pillow or a block under your left butt cheek is perfect. Or that too.
No.
I'm good. And then start to work your way back. This is my good ankle.
This is my bad ankles.
There you go. Then maybe your elbows, maybe not. Maybe all the way to your shoulders, maybe not. As long as the knee stays on the mat, you go as far as you can, but make sure that right butt cheek's on the ground too. If you need any more in the quadricep, try bending the left knee. Still need more, hug left knee to chest. Still need more, figure 4 or half lotus with the left leg. Up to you. There we go. A few more deep breaths. One more inhale. Full exhale. Use your hands and elbows, push back up. When you get up, just try bending your left leg and use your hands, push forward, come back to tabletop. Shake out the right leg, whatever it needs. Good. And now, other side. So roll her over to your left leg. Actually, sorry, still more towards the middle, but you're gonna have your left leg more towards the center. Want that left leg right in the middle of it. Maybe the right leg hooks on the back of the left, maybe it just stays off to the side. From there, lift that left foot and then wag side to side. Make sure you're at the base of the quadricep. Right in the center of it. Okay, pause there. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, lower. Make sure more weight's on the left. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, lower. Good. One more, in. And out. And then roll the lower ab. Am I supposed to get a little pleasure out of that? I think when you're teaching this kind of class, you really should. It should be enjoyable for the teacher and the student. I feel like this should be like a couples class. Your class, you know, couples do what couples do. That's what I feel like it's supposed to be. Because it's like damn good work for that. All right, pause in that middle portion, and then wag the leg out. Side to side.
My shoulders now.
We're gonna finish with those.
Oh.
Okay, pause. Inhale, lift. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. I forgot something. No. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Good. Roll that upper middle portion. Or middle to upper. Middle to upper. My bad, we forgot the outside, so we're gonna have to attack those outsides in a second. Okay, take yourself back towards the bottom of the quad again, towards the bottom of it. Lean off to that left a little bit, get into the outside of the quad, and then roll. Just the lower portion. Yeah. It's supposed to be more intense there. And then find the middle outer. Oh, you know it. There it is. There she goes, Mama. Might not need to go very far. It can be a small roll. Shit. All right. Come back to center. Find the upper portion of the quad. Back to the beginning. Wag it out. Side to side. Try to breathe into those arms. If your arms are getting tired, shoulders are getting tired, just breathe into it. We're going to address those next. Okay, and then pause. Inhale, bend. Ooh. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. One more, in. And out. Good. You can, roll out the entire middle of the calf from top to bottom, center of the calf, center of the quad. Start with a similar sound. Back and forth. Full range of motion. This one should be kind of relaxing.
Yeah, sure.
All right, and then pause near the bottom. Lean a bit to the outside, and then full range of motion. Lean outside of the quad. You should still be in a nice meaty portion, but it's on the outer portion of the quad. Oh, fuck. Grip through it. Oh, shit. Last pass. Okay, hooray. Come back to your knees.
Whew.
Yeah. All right, get the roller out of the way. Sit back on your shins. Right leg goes forward. Sit off to the right hip. Make sure the left butt is down. If not, use your friend. Oh. And then take it where you can. If you get a cramp in your foot, back off, let it go, and come back. So not today. It's just a cramp right away. Sometimes the body says no. Gotta listen. I think I need more support. That's probably the bigger problem. Yep, that's better. See, when you're stubborn, you try to go further than you need to. It doesn't work. Couldn't even do it with that thing right now. So, you know your body. Gotta accept your body. But know that you can always improve upon your body. You need to bring that leg in like Morgan did. Go right ahead. Whatever you need to take it in this pose. Find your depth. What time do we start?
7:30.
Yes.
I'm a little later than 7:30. And we're a little late.
Okay, slowly come out of that. Come back up. Find a tabletop and shake out your left leg. Once you're good there, we're going to take the roller under the base of our belly. So bring your roller into the center. Lower onto it with the base of your belly, top of your groin area. So where your perineum is what we're trying to find. Not perineum. Something else. It'll come back to me. But not so. No, your pubic synthesis is what we're trying to find. Okay, it's in the middle of the pubic bone. Okay, so right now we're trying to put pressure on that pubic bone. So you want to lift the knees up, to right in that flat portion between belly and adult parts, and then just gently rock side to side. Just a little rock there, side to side. A little scrubbing action in the middle. Good, then pause in the center and just go a little roll, just a small roll front to back. If it makes you feel like you have to urinate, that's kind of normal for this pose right here. Good. Pause in the middle, find a spot that feels pretty intense and just lean into it for a moment. Good. And slowly bring the knees down. Push yourself back up off the roller. Take it out, legs out in front of you. We're gonna finish here with the outside of our shoulders, our neck, and we're done. So roller's gonna be on the right side at an angle, or horizontal. Then lower the outside of your right shoulder onto it with your right arm behind your back. So we're gonna take the right arm into a half bind. And you're just rolling on the shoulder, so opening and closing, rolling in and out. Open and close. Find that outer shoulder, right in the meaty part of the muscle. Get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Just put that pressure into it and breathe right on through it. And then find your sweet spot and breathe. Hold it and breathe. Good. Try to keep the bind. Using your left hand, push up, look forward, lift your arm off of the roller and roll the roller to the back. And lower to the outside of your shoulder, keeping the bind. You can let the head fall on the roller. From there, you're in that half bind, and then look over to your left. Start to rotate open. Lift your left knee up. Good. That might be enough with the feet touching, left leg is up. If you can do both legs up, maybe not. I think you can, but no, don't do both legs up. Just actually try to open that left leg and let it fall out towards the butterfly. Breathe into the right shoulder. Maybe you stack the feet, maybe you don't. Bring the left leg back down. If you use the roller as a pillow, get out of the way. Lower onto your belly. So kick your legs out, lower to your belly. Keep that half bind. Take your left ear to the mat. And relax for a second. Let that right shoulder drop. And release the right arm. Reach both arms to the back wall. Come onto your chin. Using your core, you're just going to roll to your right to come onto your back. Just roll to the right. Good. And then keep rolling all the way to your left side. And reach and get your roller. Come back now to your left shoulder. So left arm's going to half bind behind you. Lean into the roller with the meaty part of your left shoulder. And then go back and forth. Roll back and forth. Just getting into the outer shoulder. Oof. Yeah. If you need to play with the angle of the roller, do it. Use your intuition, make it right for your anatomy. Gonna find a good spot and just hold on it. Breathe. As gracefully as you can. Using your right hand, push up, slide the roller forward, then get your right shoulder all the way to the ground. I'm sorry, your left shoulder. Head on the roller. Stack the knees and then open the right knee up. You can take your head a little more to the right. Breathe that. Let that right knee open towards the butterfly. Put your head off the roller, get the roller out of the way. Lower down to your belly, keep the half bind. Right ear comes to the mat. Let that left arm relax. Your right arm can be in a goalpost position or so. So you should be off to the left side of your mat a little bit. That way when we get back onto our back, you're more towards the middle. So it's okay if you're off the mat a bit. And then release your left arm. Reach both arms to the back wall. Roll to your left to come back onto your spine. Bend your knees, feet flat. Adjust as you need to adjust. From there, grab your roller. Bring it to the base of your neck. So all the way, to the top of the neck, with the base of the skull. So roll it towards the top portion of the neck. Let your chin fall to your chest. Find the proportion. You can take the arms overhead or whatnot, and let your head rock from side to side. Whatever you want with your legs is good. Just rock out the neck. Pause in the middle, take it down about an inch. And then again, just rock side to side. Pause in the middle, down one more inch. Let the head fall into it, and then again rock. Pause in the middle, one more inch if you can. Let the entire neck melt over the roller, and then again rock side to side. And this one, as much as your neck as possible should be touching the roller. Good, and pause in the middle. Just let the head be heavy. Just lean into all that roller. And then gently lift the head up. Take the roller out. Lower to your head. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Make some small circles on your back. Back feels pretty good. Feels loose. Usually I can feel tension here. And then come back to center. One last hug. Squeeze everything nice and tight. Big inhale. Open up, exhale. And release into a Shavasana. Well deserved. Legs long. Arms out, palms up, eyes closed. Slowly begin to awaken in a manner that serves you best. Take your time, work your way up to a seat. Palms together, thumbs to your chest. Take a moment, just notice how you feel, what you feel. Hopefully it's a little more relaxed, a little more calm. A little more ready to take on what you have ahead of you tomorrow. Bring your thumbs to your forehead and bow the head. Join me again. We bow with respect and admiration for each and all of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Good job, friends. Thanks for stopping through. Hopefully that felt good. Relatively speaking, it should have been intense. But we should do this again on Wednesday, so come back then. Thank you. Bye.
Pescado.
Yeah, buddy. Except I'm an idiot.
Why?
Didn't turn the damn freaking hot tub on.
Well,
It's okay. Just take a little time. Are you in a rush right now?